Welcome to Voice of the Inland Empire, your weekly adventure into the who, what, where, and why of our Southern California communities. And today we are discussing an organization that has been one of my favorites for many, many years, a group called ASPIRAnet. They support young people, seniors, fosters. They're an incredible organization worthy of the community's support and backing. And we will be chatting with Tanya Campbell, who is one of the directors, and Jennifer Chapa, who is a community advocate, about the wonderful things that this organization does for the young people of our community and how you can participate in helping make our community a better and stronger place. It's going to be a show you will not want to miss. Now, at our website, voiceoftheinlandempire.com, you can find all the days and times our show can be seen, or watch current and past shows there as well. So don't go away. The best part of this conversation is yet to come. Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland is one of my favorite places to go for food, for drink, and for great entertainment. Located at 296 2nd Street in Old Town Upland, just north of the gazebo and just east of Euclid Avenue. This is a wonderful place with a broad menu, variety, great drinks, great fun, and marvelous people. They have weekly specials. These are my favorites. Check out their Monday night $5.99 steak dinner. How can you go wrong? They have specials virtually every night of the week. And then they have entertainment going on all the time, from trivia contests to karaoke to dancing to some of the best cover bands you'll ever hear on Fridays and Saturday nights. Check them out on Yelp, check them out on Facebook, or come on by and say you heard about them on Voice of the Inland Empire. I love it so much here. This is where we're shooting the show, right here from the bar at Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland. Come on by. Any evening, who knows, you may just see me here having dinner and a drink. It is that time of the show when we say hello to today's guest, and we are joined by Tanya McCampbell, who is a director for ASPIRAnet. And Tanya, first of all, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
And you know, I have followed and supported and loved what your organization has done for probably a decade. We've had you guys on the show multiple times over the years, and you are just the best organization. But for those that may not be familiar with ASPIRAnet, tell us a little bit about what it is and what you do.
ASPIRAnet is a family services organization, and we are focused on supporting families, supporting children, supporting seniors, doing everything that we can to undergird our community and make us stronger as a whole. So our motto is that we're going to love and support children, youth, and families.
So when you say support, what does that look like?
It could mean a variety of things. We will support them when we have children in foster care. We have foster families that will take those children in and nurture and care for them. We have a program for transitioning youth who are older youth that are just coming out of foster care that need some tender loving care and support as they go out and become self-sufficient and independent. We have adoption programs where we
Ooh, can you find me a good adoptive family? Someone that's rich.
Someone that's rich?
Yeah, that will adopt me and take good.
Let's see.
No, you're not gonna. Okay.
I don't think
Maybe
so.
not. All
Maybe
right.
not.
Hey, you know,
Maybe not.
it was a shot.
It was a shot.
No, I also heard you mention seniors. What kind of senior support do
In
you
our
offer?
Northern California offices, we support seniors. We have groups that go in with children, and the seniors actually read to the children, spend time with the children, play games with them, and do different activities, which actually gets the seniors more active and involved, makes them feel very useful.
That's a win-win, really.
Yes, it is absolutely a win-win, and they've had great success with it there. So
That is so cool, because a lot of these seniors, as they get older, start feeling more and more detached from society.
Yes.
And on the flip side, they have so much to offer. So putting them and the young people together, that's genius.
It's amazing. It's amazing. They help the children that are having issues with being able to read fluently, and so they spend time with them, and sometimes just to talk to a young child brings out life in the senior.
Oh, absolutely. Now, you mentioned earlier help with transitional.
Yes.
And I know something like 4 years ago or so, the laws changed.
Yes.
And prior to that, at 18, you were done. No matter how much your foster family loved you, no matter how much they wanted you, you were done. You had to go. And
Yes.
you know, I hope no one takes offense at this, but 18-year-olds today are about as immature as ever, and not necessarily ready
Right.
to dive into the world. So this new law now, it's 21,
Yes.
and it's optional.
And it's optional. The wonderful thing about this, and it's something I've had a heart for many years, because I've been involved with foster care. My mom was a foster parent, and she had young women that were in her home, and at 18, often they didn't really have a safe place to go. And so I always had a heart to say they need to find something to support them when they're transitioning out. And so now the law passed about 4 years ago. It said that the kids could opt to stay in extended foster care until they turn 21 now. So it's an amazing program. I have 5 children of my own, and at the age of 18, I don't think any of them were quite ready to go out and do it all on their own.
Foster child or not, most
Right.
18-year-olds today just aren't.
They just aren't. And if it was difficult for my children with 2 parents, imagine what it would be like for a child that didn't have a parent to support them. So this program came into existence, and I was very excited about it. So we started the program probably when it first started 4 years ago. We started working so that we could be an agency that could provide that service. And so now we've been providing that service for 3 years.
So what are some of the services that you offer during that transitional period?
We offer any type of support that a young person might need. We will work with them with any type of daily living activity, from how do you fill out a job application? What should I wear when I go to my interview? What kind of things should I say when I go to my interview? We take them to colleges and help them explore different careers and school programs to find the one that's just right for them. We get them enrolled in school. We help them apply for financial aid, which is a process
huge.
that's pretty convoluted for an
Yeah.
18-year-old to do on their own. So we have education specialists that will support them, help them pick the correct classes.
So rather than being 18 and suddenly just finding themselves out on the cold street, and who knows where they go from there, usually no place good, now they've got the time to either get started in a career, get some career training, go to college so they can come out and be good,
Yes.
productive citizens. And that's got to be a world of difference.
It's got to be. And as a community, we have to do this for them. The kids deserve it. They deserve to have someone to be a cheerleader for them, just like other kids have cheerleaders in their families, right? So we have our life coaches, and the life coaches are there partnering with them all the way.
So these kids have their own individual life coach. Trust me, I know a lot of people that should have a life coach. And a therapist, now that I think about it. But anyway, but they have their own life coach to kind of walk them through the
Yes.
process of going into adulthood.
Yes, they'll sit down and explore what would you like to do with your life? What would you like to be? You know, kind of like the old question, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Yeah, well, I'm still questioning that about myself. Well, Tanya, if someone wants more information about any of the programs or support that ASPIRAnet offers, how do they get a hold of you?
We'd love to have them go on our website at aspiranet.org. You'll be able to find a huge array of ways to get in touch with us and things that you can do to be a help.
Okay, aspiranet.org.
Yes.
And we're going to be chatting with one of your co-workers, Jennifer Chapa, who's a community advocate next.
Yes.
So don't go away. The best part of this conversation is yet to come. We'll be right back.
Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland is one of my favorite places to go for food, for drink, and for great entertainment. Located at 296 2nd Street in Old Town Upland, just north of the gazebo and just east of Euclid Avenue. This is a wonderful place with a broad menu, variety, great drinks, great fun, and marvelous people. They have weekly specials. These are my favorites. Check out their Monday night $5.99 steak dinner. How can you go wrong? They have specials virtually every night of the week. And then they have entertainment going on all the time, from trivia contests to karaoke to dancing to some of the best cover bands you'll ever hear on Fridays and Saturday nights. Check them out on Yelp, check them out on Facebook, or come on by and say you heard about them on Voice of the Inland Empire. I love it so much here. This is where we're shooting the show, right here from the bar at Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland. Come on by. Any evening, who knows, you may just see me here having dinner and a drink.
We are back and coming to you from one of my favorite places in the world, Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland, where you'll find me many a night sitting at the bar having dinner and a drink. We are joined right now by Jennifer Chapa, and in the last segment I said her name wrong, so I apologize.
That's
but
all right.
With Jennifer Chapa, who is a community advocate for ASPIRAnet.
Yes.
And when we were talking with Tanya, she shared with us what the life coaches do, which I think is very cool. But you guys have added something even cooler on top of that with your mentoring
Absolutely.
program.
Yes, so a couple of years ago, our CEO, Vernon Brown, actually came down to our office and met with quite a few of our youth in our programs and asked what they wanted to see in regards to maybe changes within the program, things that we can implement to make things better for them. And it was that they wanted somebody that they can call on the weekend, someone who can show them how to drive. So our CEO actually came up with the title Experience Coach Mentors, because they have their life coaches. Now they'll have an Experience Coach Mentor, which is a volunteer position to support the youth.
But you know what's cool about that is even non-foster kids, everyone could use a mentor.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're trying to get into the business world. Someone who's been there, you know, made the mistakes already themselves.
Yes.
You know, they can talk about the interview experience, you know, how to dress, how to act the first day, or like you even said, take them out to practice driving.
Yes. So I'll be expecting a call from you then too, Ron, for that
You
Experience
really
Coach
don't
Mentor.
want me taking anyone out driving unless you really clear the streets, or we're at my sponsor, Irwindale Speedway, and we're the only one on the track.
Okay.
So I know you guys get some federal and state funding, but like most organizations, not nearly enough. So how do you fill the gap?
So what we do is we reach out to the community, just like many nonprofits, and they are actually the ones that support our youth and make the services that we provide go from good to great. And that's anywhere from donations of, for the youth's apartments to maybe supporting them with transportation. It could be anything. Nothing is too little, nothing's too big. So.
And anyone that might be watching this and wanting, hey, they do good, how can I help? They could go to the website, right? And learn how they could, anyone could carve out an hour a week to take someone practice driving. And there's a whole lot of ways that they can help.
Yes.
So what's that web address again?
It's www.ASPIRAnetTransitions.org.
Okay, and that's for the transitioning youth.
Yes.
And then the regular website is ASPIRAnet.org.
Yes, sir. And that's the one that Tanya had mentioned earlier, and it covers all of our programs from foster care to our transitional age youth.
Awesome. Now you guys are getting ready to do something with Starbucks?
Yes, so every year for the last 5 years, we've partnered with Starbucks, and it's just turned into this amazing thing where the youth have the opportunity to write down their wishes for gifts, and then Starbucks will post these wishes up, and then the customers can purchase these items for the youth. So that is coming up in November. So very
Well,
excited.
if you really want me to be part of the mentor program, I am bribable with Starbucks. So just to know.
I've taken a note. Okay.
Starbucks can help. Okay. And then you've got something else coming up that I think is just really neat. Tell us about this cooking program, and I know you need some sponsors to support this.
We do, and so we are actually partnering up with Job Corps San Bernardino, and their chef is going to be teaching a 4-week cooking series with our youth. And we are looking for sponsors to be able to support our youth so they can take part in this cooking series. So basically it's $60 per person for the youth, and what that covers is all their chef materials, the hat, the pants, the jacket, their cooking books, everything you can think of. The food,
everything.
And that's the big part, yeah. So
because I'll tell you what, I remember when I moved out, and of course I was way smarter back then than I am now. I'm confident I've gotten dumber as I've gotten older. And my parents seem to have gotten smarter as I've gotten older. But anyway, I didn't know how to boil water when I moved out.
I still don't.
So, no, I know you can cook. But this is important because the kids can learn basic skills.
Absolutely.
When they move out, you know, eating out not only is not healthy to do it all the time,
Right.
but it's expensive.
Yes.
So if they can learn how to shop and how to prepare basic foods.
Yes, and that's exactly what they're going to be learning during this series.
So anyone listening to this can go to either website.
I would say go to the ASPIRAnetTransitions.org website, and that'll be,
And
we'll
through
have
that,
some information about
because for
that. Yes.
$60 you can help a
Yes.
foster kid learn some of the basics that are really going to be important to them for the rest of their lives.
Yes, and what I wanted to mention is anybody who does support these youth are able to take part in the last cooking series day, where they're going to be making this huge feast.
Oh, really?
Yes. So.
Can I bring my own wine? I'll
Only
bring
if
it
you have
in,
enough for everybody.
I'll bring it in a flask. Well, hey, you know, if they're going to be cooking a good meal, I've got to
Yeah.
have some nice wine with it.
Yes.
Now, you've been with ASPIRAnet for a long time, and you've done a whole lot. What are some of the different things you've done over the years?
Oh, wow. I started off as the foster recruiter and trainer. I left for a little bit, came back, and started again as a life coach in our aftercare program, which is another transitional age youth program that we have. And a couple of years ago, when Vernon, our CEO, came down and decided we need to have this experience coach mentor program, that's when I was like, I'm up for the job, and I applied for it and I got it.
Oh,
I
that's
love it.
awesome. Do reach out to me and I'll do what I can to mentor, because I know it's such a good cause.
Yeah.
So those 2 websites, one more time?
So our website for foster care and all of our programs is www.aspiranet.org. And for our transitional age youth programs is www.ASPIRAnetTransitions.org.
All right, Jennifer, thank you, and Tanya, and everyone affiliated with ASPIRAnet for what you're doing for our youth.
Thank you, Ron, for always having us on your show.
My pleasure. Don't go away. We will be right back. A couple of weeks later, I found myself back at the Dermatex office and once again in the hot seat, both nervous and very excited. It is time. I am here once again at the Dermatex offices, and I am joined by Nick and Tuck, owners of Dermatex Orange County and San Diego, as well as my own personal styling technician, Jessica. And we are about to transform me completely. Well, actually not completely. They said only from the neck up. I asked about cutting 20 pounds and they said that was on me. So we're gonna start with a wash and then be prepared to watch me change right before your very eyes.
Run. It'll definitely make you look 20 pounds thinner, I guarantee you.
Perfect. I can't wait. Well, let's start with the watch. Wow, it's really coming along, Jessica. I'm starting to see this. Well, guys, what do you think?
I think you look fantastic.
What do you think?
That's what matters.
I think when I look in the mirror, I feel like I'm looking at me 20 years ago.
Yeah.
A few more wrinkles, but
Yeah, can't
20
do much about that.
Yeah, it's amazing. I truly can't tell where one begins and the other ends. It's just the color is a perfect match, the texture, and it just feels like it's hair.
It's your hair.
Hairline is completely a natural hairline, which is important. You look great, Ron.
You know, the technology has come so far from, you know, my parents' era. I mean, this, and, you know, I can run my fingers through it. I can shower. I can swim. Whatever. It's my hair.
We've learned a lot. We've learned a lot over the years.
And let me tell you, the technology, just in the last 6-7 years, has greatly changed. So
I think what amazes me the most is the texture and the color is a perfect match. I don't know I don't know what magic you guys do, but it is. It's a perfect match.
Magical, isn't it?
So you've all got to come with me and my journey with both Nick and Tuck from Dermatex, Orange County, and San Diego. It's been a fabulous journey, and like any journey, it's not ending. It's just beginning. I am here with Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Ontario, Deborah Dorst Prada, at an incredible event. Debbie, what's going on tonight?
We're here at the 4th Annual Cruisin' Reunion Car Show. It's a 3-day event, goes from Friday to Sunday, and we have fabulous food and people and cars, and we hope to see you come down.
And this is done in partnership with the Convention and Visitors Bureau of Ontario.
Yes, it is. We want to market the name Ontario. We want it to get everywhere it can be, and we hope to encourage more businesses to come to Ontario, and that's one of the ways we do that.
Well, I'll tell you what, this has become an international event with cars literally from all over the country and the world, thousands of people, hundreds and hundreds of incredible vehicles. So we're going to go around and see if we can chat with a few people.
Sounds wonderful.
All right, we're out of here. Let's go. We are here at the Route 66 reunion with Albert. And Albert, I understand you have 4 cars here. And what brings you out to this event?
Oh, I love cars. I love these events. This is a nice event here.
Have you been to this one in the past?
Oh, every year. Come here every year.
For how many years have you been coming?
Well, this is only the 4th year that they've had it here. Before we used to go to San Bernardino.
Right, it was out in San Bernardino, and now Ontario has it. And tell me about the 2 vehicles here.
Well, this is a 56 Bel Air convertible. I bought this car in 98 and restored it that year. 2000 was the year that we broke it out. And this 58 was a replacement car that got stolen. So I just had to freshen it up and, interior kit, spot paint it. And
Tell me about the other 2 that you have.
Well, that's one's a Packard, 36 Packard. I bought that in 2010 and finished it about 2015. The other one's a 37 Buick. Got that out of Canada. And it's a Buick limo. And I finished that earlier this year.
And do you do the refurbishing yourself?
Some of it I do. I have a few painters, and I have a couple of mechanic shops. But yeah, I try to do most of the work myself.
Wow, and then I'm just curious, how do you transport these here? Do you just drive them here?
My wife and then good friends of ours.
All right, so you just, and are you from the area?
Oh yeah, from Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh, okay, so it's a short drive. Well, Albert, they're beautiful cars, and thank you for taking a moment to chat with me.
All right, man.
Let's see what else we can find. We are here with Mona at Mona's Salon, half a block from all the festivities on C Street, just west of Euclid. And Mona, what do you think of the fun and craziness going on here tonight?
It's fantastic. It's amazing how many people they come to downtown of Ontario. It's the best car show.
And you know, it's got to be great for the businesses because there's all these people that aren't normally down here that now can see your salon and who knows, maybe decide next time they're in the area to come by and see what you can do with their hair.
That's right. I give 20% off whoever wants to come here to me, and I give you the best haircut.
All right. So if you're out here at the show or see this, come on by and tell Mona you saw it on Voice of the Inland Empire. Where else are you going to get 20% off? Thanks, Mona.
Thank you so much, Ron.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the TV show Hoarders and president of SteriClean Inc. 5% of the population suffers from hoarding behaviors. Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? If so, let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate or visit hoarders.com. SteriClean has offices nationwide to assist you. Please call us at 1-800-HOARDERS. That's 1-800-462-7337.
Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland is one of my favorite places to go for food, for drink, and for great entertainment. Located at 296 2nd Street in Old Town Upland, just north of the gazebo and just east of Euclid Avenue. This is a wonderful place with a broad menu, variety, great drinks, great fun, and marvelous people. They have weekly specials. These are my favorites. Check out their Monday night $5.99 steak dinner. How can you go wrong? They have specials virtually every night of the week. And then they have entertainment going on all the time, from trivia contests to karaoke to dancing to some of the best cover bands you'll ever hear on Fridays and Saturday nights. Check them out on Yelp, check them out on Facebook, or come on by and say you heard about them on Voice of the Inland Empire. I love it so much here. This is where we're shooting the show. Right here from the bar at Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland. Come on by. Any evening, who knows, you may just see me here having dinner and a drink.
What a great show. I so want to thank all of you for tuning in and joining us. And please set your DVRs so you never miss another episode of Voice of the Inland Empire. Or if you'd like to watch 24/7, check out our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com, where you can watch current shows as well as a complete archive of years of past shows as well. And when you're there, drop us a line, an email. We'd love to hear from you. What you like about the show, what you don't like, thoughts, ideas, suggestions. Have a recommendation for a show guest? We'd love to hear it. Our guests need to have topics of broad general interest and be non-commercial in nature. Or if you prefer the more traditional means of contact, you can call our telephone hotline at 909-746-8846. So, this is Ron Stark reminding you to be productive, care for your world and the people around you, work hard, find time for fun, and always remember to give back whatever and whenever you can. Until next time, goodbye for now. Inc.